Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, basically it's like been really requested that I do like a makeup routine, but I thought it was a bit boring just to do like a makeup routine. I mean, I don't enjoy really watching them because I feel like it's quite like, I don't know, I find it quite boring and I don't really like to film just a makeup routine showing what I do for my makeup. So I thought that for today I could also do like a chatty kind of thing. So on Instagram I asked for like questions, unpopular opinions, assumptions, literally anything that you wanted me to like talk about or that you wanted to know. It's really not a good setup, but my room, as you know, is literally not done and my wardrobes are kind of nearly done. In one more day and then they need to be spray painted, which can take like 2 weeks, and then hopefully I can then have a room tour. Okay, this is like an opinion one. This one says your opinion on cancel culture. I really don't like the idea of cancel culture. Like, I don't know how I'm going to be doing two things at once because it's not something I'm very good at. Yeah, I think it's a bit like ridiculous because I feel like unless they do something like absolutely terrible, like worst thing you could ever do in the whole world, then I understand it. But I feel like it's people try and cancel people for the smallest thing. I know that Molly May said like chav, I think, and people tried to cancel her, but I feel like when it was a TikTok trend, everyone loved the word chav, like everyone used the word, but as soon as like Molly May used it, it was like came out as like a big deal. Yeah, I feel like I just don't really like it. I feel like instead of like trying to cancel someone and giving them so much hate for doing like making a mistake, like we're all human, we all make mistakes. Instead you should educate them on like what they've done wrong and like stuff instead of just hating. If you hate, they're not really gonna listen to you as much. Do you know what I mean? They might just block you or something. But if you just like criticize like what they've done, just say, oh, like you've made a mistake and stuff, then like they're more likely to listen. I always use like a little highlighting drops because I feel like it makes my makeup look so much smoother. Okay, this one says your dream YouTuber to collab with / current favourite YouTuber. I feel like my dream YouTuber to be collab with would be Molly May. I mean, who wouldn't want to, do you know what I mean? I watch like Olivia O'Neill, Molly May, Flossie. I don't really watch YouTube as much. I don't really watch, I watch like Netflix, I think, more than like YouTube. Guys, even if you go back to my first like YouTube videos, I've been using this Too Faced Born This Way foundation for like 3 years. Like since I started makeup, this is all I use. It's literally the best foundation. And this brush is so nice. It's from MAC. It's like a little paint. It's like almost like a paintbrush. But what I like about this one is you can build it up so it has loads of coverage, or you can just put a little bit on for less coverage. If you were stuck on a island with 2 friends, who would they be and why? First of all, I'd pick Ava because obviously I had to pick Ava, but also she's not really scared of things, and I feel like she would be like a comfort because she'll make it funny, if you know what I mean. Like she'll just laugh at everything, even if it's like a really scary situation. Like she'll just laugh at it, and then it's kind of like a comfort because like it makes you feel better. But if you have 2 scared people, you're not really gonna get anywhere. And then I'd also pick Iris because I feel like she's just like smart and she's tactical. Like, I feel like she'd think of really like good ways of how to like get off the island and like how to, like, she's just more responsible. So I feel like she would like be the responsible one, and then I'd probably just be there crying because I'm scared. Okay, this one says unpopular opinion, milk before cereal. No, you cannot put your milk before cereal. That is just so wrong. With the cereal, yeah, you know how much cereal you want, so then when you put the milk on, you can base how much milk you need off that. If you just put milk in first of all, when you pour your cereal on top, it doesn't all like get in the milk, if you know what I mean. And also you never know like how much milk you need because you don't know how much cereal you need. It doesn't work. This is assumption says you don't enjoy being an influencer. That is so wrong. I feel like it might come across, no, not come across that, but like because I don't post as much on YouTube as I used to in the beginning, it might come across like that. But I do post more on Instagram, so go follow my Instagram and link in the description. It's literally just that down to the fact that, first of all, I literally have no idea what to film anymore. Like, I feel like there's no proper trends, and I know you might have heard me talk about this before, but there really isn't. Like, there's literally no trends at all, so that's really hard. And also, I don't really do vlogging. I do school. Like, there's not much to vlog there. Also, I'm not very organised recently. Like, I just need to get organised. This is what happens. See, I'm talking, I've been doing my foundation for about 10 minutes. Yeah, I'm literally not organised at all. Like, my mum has to push me to like film, and it's not because I don't want to, it's just once I'm in the moment I love it, but it's the motivation to do it. I just don't really have any motivation. Starting like YouTube and stuff is actually the best thing that's ever happened. Like, my life would be so different like without YouTube and stuff, and it just gives you so many opportunities. Are you happy with your mock results? Right, so basically I posted a TikTok of my mock results because I did a TikTok where I predicted what I was getting, and then I duetted it with like what I actually got. I got so much hate on it, and it didn't really bother me because I feel like it wasn't anything to do with me well, it is, but like it's really hard to explain. I'm using the Bond Sway concealer. I don't think it was bad. I think it just comes across bad because I do triple science, so that's like three different like GCSEs. So when I put all the results on screen, it looks like I failed more because science counts as 3. So like in total I failed like 5, so science is 3, and then I failed history and RS, and then the rest I got 5s and 6 in. To be fair, I feel like my mindset's different to some people. Like, I honestly couldn't care less what I got as long as I passed. And like, also I thought I was going to be so much more worse. I didn't really revise properly. I really don't know how to revise. I'm dyslexic, which obviously isn't like an excuse, but like it also means that I struggle in school. So the fact that I got that, I was really happy with. And then like I posted it and I was like, everyone's like, this is awful, like you should be embarrassed and stuff. And I'm like, okay, like acting like it's your grades, like it doesn't, okay fine if you care out your grades, but I don't. So what's the point on hating on my grades when, like, do you know what I mean? Like, I just think it was so pointless. They're saying it's bad, but they have nothing to compare it to. Like, them grades is worse than what I'd get when I was actually like in school doing an assessment, because when you're doing an assessment it's easier, but when you do a mock they do it so that you fail. I'm gonna do my concealer off camera because I don't want this video to be too long, but I'm gonna do, it's like a NYX concealer, 2 little dots, and then a line, and then on my chin and down my nose. And I'm just going to blend this out off camera. Okay, so it's all blended, I think. It's really hard because the mirror's quite far away. It's not that far away, but like the camera's kind of covering it. But now I'm going to move on to powder. Can you tell what my favourite brand is? Too Faced. And literally my whole makeup routine is Too Faced. Well, at least my face is. You enjoy so many people knowing almost everything about your life / what you do. I don't, and I do. Like, I'm putting myself out on the internet. Like, I want to like share as much as possible with you guys, because I mean, I'm interested in other people's lives and stuff, and like what they're up to and stuff. But the thing is, I feel like the more you put out there, the more likely you can get hate from it, because you're giving more people a reason to hate you or to find something to criticize you about, if you know what I mean. Like, the less you put out there, what can people say about you? Like, what have you done wrong? Do you know what I mean? But it gives people an opportunity to try and find something you've done wrong. I would never want to like show off like everything about my life and stuff. I'm quite lucky. I don't really receive a lot of hate at all. Like, yeah, I might get like the odd comment here and there, but overall I don't really. And currently, what is your favourite clothing brand or store? Well, currently it's not going to be a store because we can't even go out, but I would say I love Motel Rocks, Pretty Little Thing, Zara. I don't know, literally any online shop. I feel like this one says you want to have a kid around the age your mum did. No, well, that would be like what, 3 years. No, so before I started YouTube and like maybe the beginning years of YouTube, I was like, oh, I want to have a kid like quite young, like 20, 19, like that sort of age. And then now starting YouTube, I feel like it's opened up so many more opportunities, and I feel like I want to travel and stuff, experience life before like I kind of settle down and have a kid. That sounds so weird talking about it. So I feel like if I had a kid, it would limit like the opportunities, if you know what I mean. So I definitely, now it's even gone a bit higher. Like, I want to have a kid like 24, maybe 25. I'm not really sure. Obviously it just depends like at what, like how your life is at that that moment. Like, you know, I might not even like find anyone by then. So it literally all depends. I feel like you can't really plan them kind of things. Like, of course you can hope and stuff, but you just really can't plan it. Everyone says that you'll find an online school frustrating. That is true. Oh, by the way, I used the Morphe contour stick. I use a contour stick first because I like to have a base line so I can see, and then add my like bronzer over the top. But yeah, I literally hate online school so much. I feel like there's more pressure to do, well, first of all, I don't have the motivation to do the work, and second of all, I feel like if you like did your work in an online lesson and you didn't finish, you'd feel like you'd have to finish it. But if you was in school and you didn't finish work, you wouldn't go and do it at home or anything. Like whatever you get done in the lesson, you get done in the lesson. But I feel like when you're online school, you feel like you have to finish the work. But also, yeah, motivation, like I literally used to wake up, turn over, turn it on and go back to sleep. So bad. But like now, when we have our cameras on, it gives me more motivation to do it because they can see if I'm doing it or not. And also because the cameras are on, I get out of bed, I get ready properly. So I'm not just sitting in bed, I actually am sitting like a desk. This isn't even a desk, this is literally my chest of drawers, but I don't have a desk at the moment. So yeah, it gives me like motivation. So I guess in a way I'm actually happy we have our cameras on. But I still got my phone because I just put it like under, like you can't see it under the camera. Yeah, and if you just put it like where your book would normally be, obviously you might be able to tell if you're like constantly just like this looking down. But if you look up every now and then, when I watch TikTok, after every TikTok finishes, I look back up and then go back down because it looks like I'm actually like looking at the PowerPoint and then what to write. Science, I just can't stand science. I feel like, is it just me? Science, I feel like it doesn't teach you anything. I feel like every lesson I'm in, it's like, you could be learning about something, yeah, and they'll ask a question about it straight away, and it's like, I don't know how to answer the question. I'm literally about to learn the topic. Like, I don't know if that's just me that feels that, and maybe it's just because I don't listen. They almost expect us to know everything and they just ask us questions. And it's like, no, I need to like be taught about it. I mean, you get me? Probably not. It's probably just because I don't listen. I just went over with the NARS bronzer. I love that one. And then I go over quite a lot of different bronzers because I feel like it creates like, I feel like the Hoola bronzer is too orange by itself, but it has like a lot more product, so it makes your contour a bit darker, if you know what I mean. Is there any YouTubers who you don't get along with? No, not at all. Like every YouTuber I've like met or spoken to has been, actually yeah, I don't get on with Erin Boa. Honestly, absolutely hate her. We're just not friends. Honestly, we just hate each other. By the way, I'm joking because we have sarcastic humor, so like we kind of bully each other. But like whenever we post it on like Instagram stories, people think like we're being serious. When I posted my Christmas video 3 weeks later, she was like, sorry, not in the Christmas spirit, I'm not gonna watch it. And then people will actually text saying that's actually so mean and stuff. But it's like, it is just a joke. So that's what I love. I feel like I'm closest with like Holly, Erin and Brandon out of like YouTube, just because I feel like, because me and Holly are close in age, obviously me and Erin aren't close in age, but we get on. I feel like it's just easier for us all, like just to meet. But with other YouTubers, first of all, they live quite far away. Like, yeah, Erin, Brandon, Holly live like 40 minutes away from me, maybe like an hour. So obviously it's like still quite kind of far, but it's not like too far. And obviously I've met like Saffron a few times, but mainly with like our families. And I feel like it's just because we've got like a bit of a gap in between our ages. Yeah, also, I was looking back at Saffron's video when we went to Ariana Grande concert, and I actually got like secondhand embarrassment for myself. This one says, how do you deal with hate comments and messages? Someone said, do you find being on DVG cringy? No, I really don't. Because I don't think we do anything, obviously I'm going to say this to my family, but I don't think we do anything that could come across as cringy. Oh, that's a bit cringy. I'll just say like, oh no, that's cringe. Like, I'll just say, if I think it's cringe, I'll just say it's cringe. And like, to my dad, I would just be like, oh, edit it out or something because it's a bit cringe. If he's like, oh, can we film a TikTok? And if I'm gonna find it cringe, I'll just be like, oh no, I don't want to do it, like it's cringe, and then we won't do it. Okay, so my contour is done. It's so hard to see. So I'm gonna do my blush. I started using recently. Okay, this is the Wonder Woman Kiko, is it? It's like a liquid blush. I prefer this because I feel like it comes out more, and you literally squeeze it, and it's like, oh my gosh, I forgot to do my nose contour. Oh, I'll do it after my blush. Someone said, do you think you act like a Gemini? So if you didn't know, or you probably now know from that, I'm a Gemini, and I feel like I literally am it to like a T. Everything like I read on the internet, like I find it so like fascinating, like all like star signs and stuff. Like I believe in it. Like obviously some people aren't like they might be like, oh, that's not really me. I feel like I am really a Gemini, and like if I don't understand anything, like sometimes I'm like, relationships, like no, that's disgusting and stuff, but then sometimes I'm like, oh yeah, I actually want a relationship, and like that is literally like what a Gemini is like. I feel like I follow like one of the star sign pages, and I feel like all the quotes they do about a Gemini is literally me. I don't think they've posted anyone that's been like, I've been like, oh, I don't think that's really me. So if there's anything you want to know about me, honestly, just Google what a Gemini is like. I'm just going over with Benefit blush. Look how cute. This is the best palette I ever got. Very well for Christmas like 1 year. It's the Cheerleader Bronze Squad, and literally I use this palette every day. You didn't care about your GCSEs and now you do. That is 100% true. Like, so true. So if you look back at previous videos, I was like, oh, I don't really care why I get in GCSEs. Like, I do YouTube and you don't really need GCSEs for that. And I was like, I don't really care. I literally just didn't care because I didn't want to go sixth form or like college or anything like that, or university. So I was like, you know, like there's literally no point. And then like I feel like maybe like year 10 it kind of switched in my mind, and I was like, actually I do want to go sixth form. Just because, I just feel like I'd missed school too much, and like I haven't really had proper years at school because of Corona. Going to sixth form with my friends and stuff is like another experience and stuff. And if all my friends are going sixth form, and yeah, I could be doing YouTube full time, but I don't film every day, I don't edit every day, so what am I going to do the rest of the day? Do you know what I mean? I'm going to be so bored. All my friends like have all these experiences, like funny memories, and like I'm not even going to be a part of it. Like I feel like I'd distance from my friends if I'm going to try and do my eyebrows off camera, just because I find it like really difficult. I literally just brush them out, and then I think I've showed this before of how I do my eyebrows, but I literally just go, I said I was gonna do it off camera and now look at me. I literally just do little strokes to try and like create a shape but also fill in the gap. I literally just do like a line at the front bits. I literally do a line underneath and then a line on top, and then literally just brush it out to blend it. That's literally it. I don't really do much, and I can't be bothered to carve them out. I literally only carve it out if it's like something special, like if I'm going out somewhere, which I'm not. And I just add a bit of eyebrow gel. Okay, now this is like the most newest thing in my makeup routine. I do like it, I think it's called like cat eye and like eyeliner kind of thing. And I actually just use brown eyeshadow. I feel like when I use a black eyeliner, it makes my eyes like really small, just because I've got dark eyes anyway and I feel like it looks too dark. But when I use brown, I feel like it opens my eyes up like what it's meant to do. This one says you and Ava aren't as close as you used to be, and this is like so true. Jokes. This is like completely wrong. Of course I haven't posted her as much and you wouldn't have seen us together because we're in a lockdown. I literally can't meet her unless it's on a walk 2 meters apart. I don't know if I can do this while I'm talking. We text, we call every day. Like literally, it's literally just because of you guys don't really see her on like my channel, my Instagram, because it's locked down. I literally can't see her. But I miss her loads. It's so funny because like when we do like online classes with our camera on, you like pin people. So we both have each other pinned so we can like see each other on our cameras. And I told her, I was like, oh, go through and pin people, it's so funny. So I had her pinned and I was just waiting for her, and I knew she had me pinned, and we were both sat there and we had like eye contact and we were just laughing for ages. And I was like, we just knew we had each other pinned, and so like, she does like a slight nod and I'm like, I honestly just started crying. So like now in every class we have together, we just pin each other. Oh, another funny story. So my friend Iris, so if I'm in a call with like Iris and Ava, we all pin each other. She has like a mirror behind her, so she has her laptop and then like a mirror behind her, and she was on her phone and you could see in the mirror that she was on her phone. So I like filmed it and then like zoomed in on the fact that she was on her phone in the mirror, and I sent it to her and, oh, Iris, you're on your phone. And then she hadn't opened it yet, so I filmed her and I caught her reaction when she opened it, and she goes like this and like kind of like covers it. And oh, it's so funny because like we could literally all see that she was on her phone and she just didn't even notice. Literally, I just use like an angled brush. It's actually an eyebrow brush, and just like go over around my eye, and like I kind of drag it out a little bit in my inner corner. I find it so much easier to do a cat eye or eyeliner with eyeshadow because I feel like I have more control over it. I also feel like you can blend it easier, you can wipe it easy in case you do like a mistake. I use the pointy edge, goes like in my inner corner, and then I just go up and then I turn it around to like blend it, and just like that we're done. Okay, I'm gonna do the other one off camera because it will be boring just to see it twice. And also that was literally the worst description ever of how to do it. I'm not really good at it either, so especially gonna get. Okay, so I did the other eye and I've also got more questions. This one says you want to dye your hair pink, and that is absolutely true. Not the whole thing pink. I don't think I would suit the whole. I need to do my nose contour because I forgot. I'm just gonna use a little Morphe brush and then just some Hoola bronzer. Basically, if you follow Maddie from that used to be in the Hype House, I honestly don't know her surname. I don't follow her, I just know what her hair is. So you know how like her hair is pink underneath? That's what I want to do to my hair, but I don't want to have like a permanent one where it will like last. I just want to get one that will like wash out after like a few days or weeks or whatever. I love it so much. I feel like not many people have, well, of course many people have their hair dyed underneath, but literally no one I know is blonde with like pink underneath their hair. So I really want to do it. I need to just buy the hair dye, but I'll film a YouTube video on it if that's what you guys want to see. And I don't know if I'd suit it though, because my hair's kind of like quite a dark blonde, but also I feel like if I do it, it's in lockdown. If it looks bad, I can literally have my hair up every day until it comes out. And also after lockdown, I'm like, when the hairdresser is back open, I'm gonna get my hair dyed like more blonde, so even if it didn't come out, then I can just get it dyed back to blonde. Okay, so now I'm using the YSL, I'm not even gonna try and pronounce this, Touch Eclat. That is so wrong. It's a radiant touch in English. It's like a little highlighter or like a brightening. It's like almost like a pen kind of thing, and you click the button and then it comes out of highlight like that. And I do it on my chin and like on my cheekbone and on my nose. And this, my auntie Emma got me this for Christmas, so thank you so much for that. It's like one of the things that I didn't know I needed until I had it. Is that like the what you didn't know you needed it until you, it's one of the things you didn't know you need. Yeah, that's simple. It's literally the best thing because it's like, it's a really light highlighter. It's literally a brightener, so it's not like so like in your face, a big highlighter. And then I'm also gonna use Hoola highlighter on like my cheekbones. This one says you really want to live on your own. I do and I don't. So obviously like I would not move out of my age now. I feel like I'd be so bored by myself, but I want to move out with Ava and like live in an apartment for a bit, like more when I'm like 18 though. I feel like it's so much more like, obviously you have more responsibilities and stuff. I don't feel there's any rush, but I feel like I'd prefer to live by myself, well with Ava or like friends and stuff. And who doesn't want to live with their best friend, do you know what I mean? Are you still friends with your girl group? Yes, I am indeed. Again, we text every day. It's literally because of Corona, because there's like 7 of us in total. Even like with restrictions lowered, we still can't really meet, because obviously even like we can't really meet because there's literally 7 of us, like that's 7 different households. So obviously Corona has to, like the numbers of Corona would have to be so low, pretty much 0 for us to be able to actually meet, because sometimes you're allowed to like meet 1 or 2 people outside, so like there's literally no way of us all being able to meet. It's also so hard to find, like even if we can meet, for everyone to be free. But yeah, we are all still friends, just obviously you can't meet as much, but we do like Zooms every week. Someone says you secretly have a boyfriend. No, not at all, not even talking to anyone. I love being single. I just don't really want a relationship. I'm just happy to like be with my friends and stuff, and I'm like literally, my friends mean the world to me, so I feel like I don't have like the commitment. I have a boyfriend, and obviously like if the right person comes along, then it is what it is. And I'm not like trying to hold back anything, but at the same time I'm not trying to force for a relationship. I also feel like I'm still so young. Like what's the rush? First of all, I started the Benefit Roller Lash to like open up my eyelashes, and then I used the Too Faced to make my eyes bolder, and that's my makeup. I nearly forgot, I used to like line my lips and add lipstick and stuff, but like now I just do a simple gloss because one, it's easy, I feel like it's just, and second of all I find it's just more like a little neutral, just like a subtle kind of lip. Thank you guys so much for watching, and bye.